All right, the inside day support buy. This is a more advanced setup we're going to talk about. I want to preface this video up by saying I'm only going to look for these in names that have been go-to stocks and names that are high betas. I'm not going to look for these in J.P. Morgan's, Bank of America's, uh, Merck, for example, stocks that don't really move. I want to be in stocks that really move for this setup to take advantage of this tight risk setup. So let's talk about it. Okay, so Netflix. Here were Netflix earnings, and look at this trend line. Now I'm going to zoom out, and we'll talk about see its relevance. Insanely relevant resistance to support flip right here. So Netflix, they have earnings, and they are weak. They are super weak, but they have this very defined channel, and this support goes all the way back to that resistance, that first high years and years ago. So even though it looks weak and it's under these moving averages, it is holding this support level perfectly to the T. Now it follows with an inside day. An inside day, you can see I'm talking about this day. The high is inside of this day's high, and the low is inside of this day's low. It's an inside day. So how to execute this trade would be to buy through the high of the inside day, and you have your stop at the low. And then, as always, your aim is 5-to-1 risk reward, and then try to go for more if you can get it. So that was the first time in this pattern I missed this trade. So then it beasted through the level, and I made another video about this that day about getting in later. We'll say let it come to us, and then would you look at this? So it turns this resistance, very important resistance, all-time highs. It turns this to support, has an inside day, and I remember this. We bought it off of support this day at 150. We saw the low hold. We bought 150 and put a stop at this low, 148.90, about $1 of risk, and we wrote it out. And we made, what is that, 9-to-1 risk reward? Let's look at a few more examples. This Fizz. This Fizz was an absolutely crazy high beta mover. And I was saying any setup you can get, you should try it. So what's it do? It makes this nice little channel within its uptrend. Finally breaks out of the channel, sells off really hard, shakes some people out, and look at this tight day. It's not exactly an inside day, but it's a very tight consolidation day, very relatively tight. It only moved $2 this day. For example, this day it moved $11, and this day it moved less than 20% of that. It's very, very tight for this name. But you can see the spot it holds up at is much more relevant. It turns this resistance into support. And then from there, once it takes out the high, that's the entry of the trade. And then we could see it's still going. A couple more. I saw the Sina, it just did it in this week as well. It's got this very defined all-time high channel. It's got this all-time high channel, and it is holding this resistance level with an inside day. Now, it's off on an inside day by like 15 cents, but it's not an exact science. We want the tight consolidation day at support, at resistance turn support. So you buy through that high, put your stop at this low, and then look at the move to ensue. And another one, its buddy Weibo has this channel it's working on forever. It finally blasts off from it, has a nice little shakeout day, comes down, and then perfectly holds this support. And these are all really just back tests of support turning into resistance. Again, not an inside day, but a very relatively tight consolidation day where it definitively held previous resistance and made it support. Okay, so that is the inside day support buy. Doesn't have to be an exact inside day, but you have to see a very tight consolidation. Okay? Good luck.